Hello, everybody. I am Matt Brown, and you are watching the first ever Cardboard Syndicate Spotlight Show, where once a month we are going to do a live video spotlighting a member of the Cardboard Syndicate, get a lot of in-depth details, find out how they got started, why they started their channel, why you should be watching their channel. A lot of different questions we're going to ask people tonight. Tonight, our special guest is going to be Dave at ABQ Sports Cards and Collectibles. Before we get to him, though, I want to talk to you about our sponsor, near and dear to my heart. Let me guys. All right, so let me take that off before I forget. There we go. All right, I'm back. So we are going to talk today about the founder of, well, I think he's like the founder of, Cardboard Syndicate. Let me bring on Dave from ABQSC&C. Dave, are you there?
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for having me, Hotbox.
Hey, Dave, usually we see your hands. This is the first time, one of the few times we've seen the whole thing, not just the hands. I thought you
Got
were
a
a hand
Braun
model for
Strowman
a
it,
while.
man.
So you kind of started the Cardboard Syndicate with, I believe, Card Shark Chris, right?
Yeah, we were chatting it up one day, talking about these other card groups that were out there, and we decided to form our own. We asked a bunch of people, and amazingly, they all said yes. It was crazy. You were one of them. You were one of the first ones we talked to, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, hey, I wasn't part of any group. Nobody wanted me. So, hey, if the Cardboard Syndicate wants me, I'm all there. So, all right. So, before we get started, I just want to ask you a couple questions. I don't know why that's showing. There we go. Oh, there we go. So,
Because
let's
using
talk
the
about.
promo code Syndicate is awesome.
Yes, it is awesome. All right. So, let's start where you started. Tell me about where you grew up. Oh, look at that. That is your January box?
It is. It showed up yesterday.
My
Super
goodness.
excited. We're going to open this up pretty soon.
All right. Awesome. So let's talk about how you got started. Tell me where you grew up and how did you get into sports cards?
Absolutely. I grew up in Los Angeles, California, and my old man was a trash man. So when you see those cards that say the cards your mom threw out, I'm the recipient, baby. My old man would pick up the cards. It was the old school days when they would have the open trash cans, or people would set them aside. Comics, cards, um, toys, you name it, man. I was the recipient of all those cards that yo mama threw out. It was cool. It got me into it, and as I grew a little older, it turned into more. It was a whole bunch of 70s, 80s type cards from when I was growing up. So um, definitely wouldn't have been as into it had he not been in the profession he was in.
Right. Now, was there like a certain card that was like your treasured possession when you were growing up that you liked?
I was a huge Cal Ripken fan growing up, so I had the Cal Ripken rookie. I had the Andre Dawson old school one, the Eddie Murray rookie, and the Ozzie Smith rookie at one
Oh,
point.
wow. Now, did any of those come out of the trash?
The everything but the cow did.
Really? Wow. You
Yeah.
got some good. You had some good trash back over there.
Oh yeah, man. It was great.
Definitely. So,
Mm.
so you decided to start your own YouTube channel, ABQSC&C, as of course we know as ABQS Sports Cards and Collectibles. Why did you decide to start your own YouTube channel? What was the premise behind it?
Like a lot of the other channels out there, I believe we are part of the Jabs family tree, like the Belichick football tree or anything else. Like we're a product of getting back into it through watching Jabs channel, and I was opening stuff anyway, and decided might as well show off what we're getting. And then as we started going, people were like, "Hey, can we get in on some of what you're doing?" And that's one of the better parts now is opening stuff and getting stuff for those guys as well.
Now, sometimes when I know you do a lot of breaks on your channel, have you ever pulled a card out that somebody won that you were kind of wishing, I really shouldn't have done that. I wanted that card.
We did pull a Griffey out of 5. That was fantastic. I was a huge Griffey fan growing up. That Seattle team with A-Rod, Randy Johnson, Tino Martinez, and all those guys, and Edgar were fantastic. And right before the strike is probably what stopped me collecting and watching baseball for a while. And then I will fully admit, like that home run chase between McGuire and Sosa brought me back into it. And then I've been watching baseball pretty heavy since. But yeah, probably that Ken Griffey card. I was like, ah.
All right, let's
Kudos to
go
whoever
back.
got it.
Right. Let's go back to May 2019. I believe that was your first video, right? And we got a little clip we're going to show. So let me show you this first clip from Dave's first ever YouTube for ABQ Sports Cards and Collectibles.
Right on.
Hey guys, it's Dave. ABQSC&C, which if you can't tell is Sports Cards and Collectibles. So I went and I got 4 boxes. Each box has 100 baseball cards plus 1 pack. Packaged by the Fairfield Company. Went to Walgreens, picked them up.
So there we go. Sorry that cut off a little short. I was trying to edit it a little bit before we get started. But looking back, what's your reaction to seeing that video now?
Memory lane, man. Memory lane. The backstory on that video is it was the middle of the night. Everybody was asleep. And I'm actually at my dining room table. That's where we started making the videos. I hadn't had the area back here situated yet. And yeah, I wasn't sure how it sounded. Wasn't sure how it was going to go. And first video ever. Like we had done a couple of YouTube channels with the kids, and how this channel got started was that the YouTube kids were getting a lot of in the news stuff about people coming to their homes and harassing them. So I wanted to not put my kids through that. So I was like, if people are gonna come harass me, they can just try and deal with my dogs. But
so that's
didn't
why
want the kids to have to go through that. So we started our own.
Gotcha. So that's why you were whispering in the beginning of the thing.
Yeah, everybody's asleep, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to wake everybody up. I'm sure had we pulled something super fantastic that first video, they would have woken up anyway. But yeah.
Right. Did they knew you were gonna? Did your wife or kids know you were gonna do this, or you just decided, tonight's the night I'm starting?
Yeah, I think I just was kind of like, okay, what else am I gonna do tonight? And I was like, oh, let's make a video.
There you go. Now you did a little bit of videos before you did the ABQ one, right? You were doing that with some of your local friends.
Yeah, we started a channel called the Quirky Rednecks based off of Albuquerque. And we put a couple videos on there. It was hard getting everybody together to do this, and so it kind of fizzled out. But it was fun while we had it going. We had a lot of good comedic timing where people were having a ball, and you could tell, like when me and Big Kurt are on, like you could tell we're not just there to do that stuff. We're ragging on each other and we're having a good time and talking sports, which is what we love.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to win in golf, but I never win. So so in the beginning part of your, like the first probably the year of your video, you were doing themes every month. Like first week I think it was baseball, then football, basketball, miscellaneous. How'd you come up with that idea, and why did that idea go away?
Originally 4 or 5 of us got together, and one of us was going to take care of football week. One of us was going to take care of basketball week. One of us was going to take care of the miscellaneous week, and I had the baseball week. Well, after about 2 or 3 weeks, everybody just kind of scattered and said, we're not going to do this anymore. And I got stuck doing it all. So it's basically just off of my income now and what I can afford. And right now, with the price of football, third market basketball, and everything else, like I'm not a distributor. I don't own my own card shop, so I have to buy a lot of the stuff third party, which is eBay and stuff like that. So with the prices the way they are, when we first started, basketball was way more affordable. Football was way more affordable, and now we have to pick and choose based on. For me, it's it's value based on the price per auto. Like since we are opening stuff for other people, I want them to be able to have stuff that they can not say that it was way overpriced or not worth it.
Right. RTS has a little note there. He says, note to self, cancel a harassment trip to see Dave. I guess it's because of your dogs. Pretty funny there,
Yeah.
Rob. So the other thing you used to do a lot is pack roulette. You used to be going to Game Time Sports Card and Collectibles. And I don't hear too much about them anymore. Do you just not go because of COVID or sort of falling out? Give us a scoop on Game Time.
No, Jordan and them have been super cool to our channel since the beginning. They're the only shop in all of New Mexico, so COVID's really hit them pretty hard. He was trying to stay open, trying to do it by appointment, and the whole state of New Mexico is really right now. They base the counties on colors, and every county is red right now. So that means 25% capacity. Limited business hours. Like my casino that I work at in my day job is still closed. Like I was fortunate enough where I moved from slots and I had prior security experience. So I moved into the security department, and I'm one of only like 90 people out of 600 that still have a job there.
Wow. And if you guys have all you guys on the stream, if you guys have any questions for Dave, put them down below. I'll show him. Card Shark Chris has got a question. I don't know if it's a very good question though. You want to know if you pulled a Lotteria card today? Can you see that at all?
What was the Lotteria card? Speaking of Lotteria,
okay,
we are going to be bringing that bad boy back. I got a Dodgers Lotteria set that you're going to enjoy, I think.
Oh, really? Okay. You heard inside scoop here at the Cardboard Syndicate Spotlight Show.
South of the border already has picked his card number. I'm going to be showing them here pretty shortly, and we're going to be getting going on some Lotteria. So Card Shark Chris, get ready to ask every day if we pull the Lotteria card.
He said yes. He's very happy. He's a happy shark. All right. Our next, I want to show another clip here. I was trying to think about what was the defining moment and what kind of changed for your channel. And to me, you pulled out a special card in your first year that I think, I could be wrong, I'll get your opinion after the clip, but I think this card allowed you to invest a lot more into your channel. So let's go ahead and play that clip here. If I can find it. Here we go.
That one's going to go in the back. Oh my gosh, we got a Pete Alonso on-card autograph, 39 out of 50 from our boombox. Get out of here with this. I am not touching this thing anymore. I have another one touch from our last month. Oh my gosh.
There you go. Looking back at that, was that probably the most excited you've ever been on your channel?
We've had some exciting times. We have pulled some very good stuff on this channel. But yeah, that was definitely the start of it. And you can see those Lotteria cards in the back.
Oh, yeah, you can. There you are.
I would say, other than meeting you and Spidey, who really propelled us to over 100 subscribers, that was probably one of the defining moments as well.
Well, that was mostly all Spidey. I just saw your channel, you're opening my stuff, and I was like, hey, because I knew Spidey had a whole bunch of viewers. I have no idea why, but he's got a bunch. I was like, hey, can you give this guy a shout out? He's like, sure. And next thing you know, channel blows up. But when you pulled that card out, what happened to the card then? For people who didn't watch it back then, what happened to that?
I took it to Game Time Sports Cards and Collectibles. We got it graded, and when it came back, we sold it on eBay, and I used the proceeds, I believe half the proceeds, to buy a bunch of boxes just for my Patreon or my subscribers, and at that time we didn't have a whole lot, so the people who were interested, I think we gave away every team for free.
Yeah,
Which
we had
is
the big, what was that, the Big Meat Pete celebration.
Yeah, we've had a Big Meat Pete celebration. We've had a Kyle Lewis celebration. And we haven't had one recently because we've been giving a bunch of good stuff to the people getting in on the breaks.
Yeah.
But we would have been able to had we not been doing that. But I'm
Right.
glad we're able to get good stuff to these guys.
Definitely. So, because I know when you pulled that card out and you got a good price for that card, did that kind of really help invest back in your channel and able to get a lot more new stuff then?
It was definitely the start. Yeah, it's always been based on what I'm making.
Mhm.
So through my day job. So it's basically just based off of that, and then the guys getting in on the breaks help supplement that as well.
Gotcha. Now you decided, I think this past year, you just started a new channel, ABQ Sports Channel. Tell us a little bit why you decided to start that and what's on the ABQ Sports Channel network, I guess it is.
We started by doing playoff football, which I think I'm going to do this Saturday. One of our most watched videos still is the Chiefs versus Texans wild card game from last year. We still get over a 1,000 minutes every month of people just watching that one video, and it's way more than any other video we've done. So the goal was to do baseball game casts, football game casts, and other stuff as well. And once once I started back on Graveyard, it kind of messed up a little bit because my sleep schedule and getting with everybody. Like, as you can tell, we're not dropping as many live streams. We're not doing as many videos. But the goal is to get that back up there and do more like Big Meat Pete celebrations on this channel as well.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, you can see me try to play golf against Dave and Curtis, and I don't do very well, but it's fun to be on there with you guys. I definitely enjoy it. Glad you always asked me to be on.
Yeah, talking sports, talking hobby, that's what we love, man.
Yep. The other thing you have is your Patreon, which I have a link down below here, scrolling across the screen, my little scrolling, your Patreon. Tell us a little bit about your Patreon page and what you can get for that.
We got about 4 or 5 different tiers. It starts from $3 all the way to $21. Basically, I don't make any money off the Patreon, so definitely sign up as you get good stuff. The higher tiers get 2 newer packs, 2 older packs, a team bag of cards, as well as 10% off. There are also brand new investor tiers where you can pay for that tier. We buy a box, and I just take the 10% that eBay is going to charge me for selling the stuff. I know we've had some people interested in it. We just haven't really talked about it yet. But yeah, I'm not making any money on that stuff. It's all for you guys.
Oh, I know. I got my first Patreon box, which I recorded. I have to upload in the next week or two. But I paid, I think, $21 for the Hall of Fame edition, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you paid almost $9 to ship the box to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Dave, you're losing money, man. You got to do something. Yeah. At least start using pirate shipping so you can get some cheaper shipping cost.
Yeah, Patreon and the breaks and stuff. I'll tell you right now, like I was supposed to be doing our comic thing, and I totally forgot about itemizing the stuff for our taxes. So the last month I've been doing like a whole year's worth of receipts in like 1 month time. So I haven't had time for much else. And yeah, we're definitely like, the main goal for me is to make money off of YouTube, not the people getting in on the breaks or anything like that.
Right.
We did a lot of dollar breaks over the summer. Like I lost a ton of money on that. Like that's not what it's about for me. So
yeah, you just like the content. And so you're almost up to 500 subscribers, right?
Yeah, we're really close. We're at like 413. We just hit 400 subscribers. I was mentioning to you earlier, like we're not an LCS. We're not a former baseball player. We're just chugging along. I enjoy growing the channel slowly because it gets me to know you guys way more than if we blew up right away and I only had like 10 people still watching us. So this way we can get to know you guys, get to know what you like, and I can get that stuff out to you guys.
Out to you guys. Yeah. I enjoyed my Patreon package, so I appreciate it. I might even stay after. Now I was kind of coerced into getting it, but had to do a little bet with you and I lost. So, but I appreciate it. I actually enjoyed my box quite a bit. There was some good stuff in there. I wasn't expecting that much good stuff for $21. So
Right on. Great.
Definitely appreciate
I'm
that.
glad you liked it.
Definitely. All right. So we're gonna let Dave. Dave's gonna actually do a break for us in a little bit. So we're gonna let Dave switch now. If you want to, actually, before you do that, show us around a little bit of the studio because we don't ever see behind the scenes like this.
Oh man. Yeah, this is like a backstage view, man. Um, all the stuff that you guys have sent that like this is um, where we put it so I can get reminded like Spidey sent us this in one of his care packages. It is a blanket portrait of the Lady de Guadalupe. We have um, our background, all the stuff that you guys have sent, the starting lineups and everything back here is just all from you guys so that I can be constantly reminded of all the goodness in the community and all the stuff that you guys have shared. So while we're doing the breaks and I'm looking at that stuff and then it just reminds me every day of why we're doing this.
We do have another question I want to show you here. I don't know if you can read it, but Rob wants to know, do you find it harder to PC things since you're doing the channel now?
My PC is so eclectic. Like I love. I was a huge Dodger fan growing up. I'm still a huge Dodger fan. I grew up with, loving the LA Raiders. So a lot of that stuff isn't around anymore. Like the Darryl Strawberry Dodger stuff, the Eric Davis Dodger stuff, all like some of the Koufax stuff. Like it is going to be really hard for me. But a lot of the newer players, I don't really PC a lot of them. My stuff is more like smaller sets and the parallels that go with that. Like growing up, you and me, there was just one set. There was just one set, and it was all base cards and all that. So that's how we grew up, and that's how we were collecting the cards. And nowadays, there's so many parallels, numbered cards, and all that stuff that it, for me at least, like there's so many options, and I've had to evolve my collecting to not just include the 700 card top sets, which are massive, and all the parallels that go with that. But the smaller sets are easier to put together. Like my love for the 1985 cards and the 1984 style cards and all those. So it makes it easier that way. And eBay is such a an easy way. And we're actually going to be dropping a video pretty soon to show you guys 5 tips to help you guys get better deals on eBay. So
wow, so you're
keep an eye
branching
out
out
for
to
that.
something new now.
Yeah, trying to get it out there. Like it's not just about me getting good stuff. Like there's so much stuff that's way overpriced, and if you just put in a little bit of effort, you can get some good stuff on there.
Okay, as long as they don't take the stuff I want from my boxes, though. Okay, keep them away from that kind of stuff. And I remember, like you were saying, collecting the sets back in the day. Back in the day, the big thing we were looking for is like the error cards, like the Billy Ripken card, the Mike Heath and Tom Brookins, they switch, and the Frank Thomas, those things. That's what we were kind of looking for. It wasn't the jersey autographs; it was the error cards a lot.
Yeah, and the next evolution of what is going to be in those boxes is going to be interesting. Like right now, you're getting these guys who are putting their initials on a sticker, and it's like, am I really going to pay that much for this? And I think it's only the prices are only going to keep going up if the hobby boxes are so much and the retail is down here. Until either because the third party is what's keeping the prices up there, like eBay and all that stuff. If Topps makes it to where it's closer, I don't think it'll be as crazy. But right now, Topps, like a lot of their hobby boxes go for $100 or less, and they're selling on eBay for like $300-400. So I think if they close that gap, it'll make it a little easier for people not doing the stuff that we're doing,
Right, definitely. Well, Jay's Mix finally showed up. I mean, it started at 6:30 and Jay's Mix finally shows up, man. You gotta get a watch, brother. All right.
Congratulations to the newest Cardboard Syndicate members, Jay's Mix, and the one and only Bud Stoney, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, Bud Stoney was on so early. I think he might have fell asleep because I don't think he's on anymore. He was on 30 minutes early. He was ready, but now he's off. So,
Yeah,
all
he's
right, I'm gonna
doing
let
a 250 subscriber giveaway. He's already at like 300, so congratulations.
man. I'm only like 100 something. I don't know. I'm not. To me, I'm just using my channel mostly to promote my product, to open stuff. But but yeah, he's doing really well. And Jay's Mix has quite a few, and they're doing very good.
Yeah, and it wasn't just my input on this. I asked all the Cardboard Syndicate members. We took everybody's input, and everybody made nominees. And those were the two guys that had the most votes. So
Well, I voted.
congratulations to them.
Mine was Jabs and Phil's Pulls. So I figured, hey, if we're gonna add somebody, we might as well go big.
Yeah,
Somebody who would help all of us. But
yeah, they probably would have said no, but it was okay.
yeah, I know. I've talked to Jabs before, so he's not as bad as what some people say, but he's really helped my business out before, so I appreciate him a lot.
Well, he's the reason I got into your boxes. I can give him that much.
Yeah, I sent him a box and he opened it, and I've actually done it twice with him, and every time I do, my subscribers go up to like 20, 30 after he does it. So I still get people using his promo code.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I cut it off after a while, but I'll occasionally just like activate it, and then I'll get like 3 or 4, and I was like, man, that's crazy. That was like 2 years ago. So I appreciate that a lot. All right, so you are going to do a break, so I'm going to have you switch. I'm going to switch you out for a little bit, and while he's getting ready for that, I am going to do some trivia questions, guys, because we're going to give some stuff away. Dave's got some 2 awesome prizes he's going to give away, which he's going to show once he comes back up. So we're going to do 2 trivia questions. All right. So it's going to be the first person that types it in, the trivia question, is going to win. So let me get our trivia question. Now, Dave, as you know, is a big Dodger fan. So these are Dodger questions. Okay. So here is our first question. Who is the all-time leader in home runs for the Dodgers? Now, that is Brooklyn and Los Angeles combined together. Who is the all-time leader of home runs for the Dodgers? And I did ask Dave before we started. Dave got the question right. It took him a little bit, but he got the question right. So type in the chat who you think it is, the all-time leader in home runs. And nobody's got a guess so far. Dave's got 2 awesome cards he's giving away to whoever gets these. All right, we got one answer in so far. Anybody else want to take a guess? Bellinger. Why would you pick Bellinger? I'm telling you now, Jace Mix, you are wrong. Anybody else want to take a guess? Looks like we got 2 Duke Snyders. Bellinger. Anybody else? All right, well, that's going to be it. Duke Snyder was the answer. Yes, he was. I was surprised. Duke Snyder, Swing Away Sports Cards. You are our first winner. You're going to win the first card Dave's going to do here. So let me write this down. Swing Away. Dave or myself will be in contact with you to get your address, or you can email us and we can get your information. Dave might already have it, so I'll check with him, see if he does. All right, we are ready for our second question. Let me find it here. All right, this one's a little bit more tougher. Who is the all-time leader in wins for the Dodgers? All-time leaders in wins. And Swing Away can't win this one, okay? Somebody else got to win the other card. So who is the all-time leader in wins for the Dodgers? I did not get and actually Dave got this one wrong too. So this is a tough question. Everybody is checking on their phone, I guess. I don't. So who's the all-time leader in wins for the Dodgers? We have a Koufax, Don Drysdale. Anybody else want to take a guess? Jays Mix said Koufax too. Actually, none of those guys. Oh, I think we got something. Oh, DV's got it. Don Sutton. Don Sutton is the answer. I went with, when I first came up with the question, I was going to go with Koufax. And Koufax is like 6, I think. Don Drysdale is up there. I forget what number he is, but Don Sutton is the answer. DV, you are our second winner. You will win a prize from Dave also. So let's go back over to Dave. Let's get ready and go back over to Dave. Let me take this banner off before I forget. All right, so we are going to bring Dave back on. Dave's going to do a little open. Dave, can you hear me over there in Albuquerque?
I can hear you just fine, sir.
All right, I'm going to let you take it away. You can do what you do best, brother.
All right, here we go. Swing Away DV, congratulations. We got 2 cards we're giving away today. Swing Away will get the first choice, and then DV, you'll get whatever is left over. We got a Rise Up Derrick Henry jersey patch from 2020 Score Football, or the freshman flashback Zeke Elliott jersey relic as well. So swing away. Email us abqsc&c@gmail.com, or get a hold of Hotbox and let them know your card of the choice, and let them know where we can send it. If you have not subscribed to Swing Away Sports Cards, he does fantastic videos, pulls from breaks and all that stuff. Great videos on his channel. Today we're going to be opening up a hanger box, 67 cards in the box, Empire Estate Award winners, Top Series 2. Let's see what we got. Make sure you follow the Card Shark Chris gentleman's rule of opening Topps hanger boxes, and that is from the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, where all the cards are. No need to destroy. We are going to be checking out, hopefully finding some good stuff in here. Series 2, a lot of good rookies, a lot of good cards in here. Hoping to find some good stuff. Saturday the 23rd, we're going to be opening all these boxes behind me. We got Bowman Chrome Mega Box, Bowman Platinum Mega Box, and 2 Series 5 Topps 206 boxes. And then look for our hot box opening pretty soon. We're going to start with Janssen Daza, Nick Anderson Gold Cup, Camargo, Pirates team card, Southside Swag, Eloy, the Forgotten Son there with Tim Anderson, Blue Jays team card, Karinchak rookie card, Gossman, Danny Duffy, Austin Romine, Michael Brantley. Keep an eye out for a Cardboard Syndicate YouTube channel coming out pretty soon. I made it, and we are going to be doing card sales on there with all the Cardboard Syndicate members. Hotbox has agreed to host it. Appreciate you, brother. Does a great job hosting ripping New Year's Eve. There's a Brendan Rodgers, Future Stars. Junior Fernandez, Didi with the Phillies. Edwin Rios, rookie card for the Dodgers. Josh Naylor. Adam Wainwright. Romo. Nate Lau. Ottavino. Of course, Series 2 had Luis Robert. Carter Keyboom, still a Future Star. DJ Stewart. Tony Kemp. Eduardo Escobar. Xander Bogaerts, 67 cards in the box. Jose Rodriguez. Tim Lopes. TJ Zoich for Jays Mixes Blue Jays. Sheffield. Paul DeJong. Will Smith. Castellanos. KH. Keston here, Steve Ayers Brewers on the Gold Cup. Trey Mancini battling back. Corey Seager. Guzman. Plesac. Mayfield. We're heading into the middle of the pack here, hoping to find some good stuff. Steckenrider, Odor, Dylan Moore, Sogard, Victor Reyes for Card Sharks Tigers. Back-to-back Tigers as we got Ivan Nova, Freddie Freeman. Is that a camo right there? Am I seeing a camo? Fulte, Scott Oberg. We'll see what we got there. I don't know if that's going to be one or not, but we'll find out. Gio, Colton, Kwan Young Kim, Ronaldo Lopez, and a Warriors of the Diamond Cal Ripken on the camo card. And our rainbow foil is Tanner Roark. That is numbered Warriors of the Diamond, 228. out of 299 on that one. That was a camo variation on the Cal Ripken Warriors of the Diamond. Tanner Rourke. Big meat on the Empire State Award winner. No take sign and him again. 85 is Hideki Matsui. And oh, look at this. Dodgers. 1980s decade's best team spent lots of days and nights at Dodger Stadium growing up. Ted Williams, Rod Carew, Turkey Reds, Trevor Story, and final card is Hyunjin Ryu, but finding that camo back. Warriors of the Diamond, Cal Ripken Jr. numbered 228 out of 299. Don't forget to check out Hotbox Cards and the Cardboard Syndicate members on their channels as well. RTS Sports Cards, Card Shark Chris, Arana Boys. And don't forget, the winners get with Hotbox or myself. Swing away, great channel. Make sure you pick which card you want, and DB will get whatever is left over. Congrats, guys. Hotbox, you're muted, man.
That's good because I wasn't talking very well, anyways. But I was just saying that pack was perfect. We talked about your like for Ripken, and we talked about Pete Alonso. He was in there, and we talked about your love for the Dodgers, and that was in there. That was the perfect pack to wrap up, I think, the show.
I think so as well.
I think so. Dave, I appreciate you coming on to the first episode of the Cardboard Syndicate Spotlight Show. You got some stuff coming. What stuff do you have coming up here next?
We got the break I was talking about. We're going to have a Valentine's Day mixer, as well as we're getting in a bunch of jumbo Topps 2021 Series 1. So be on the lookout for that. And make sure you comment and let us know you were here, because we're going to do another giveaway for everybody that was on the live stream. So make sure you have your voice heard, and at least drop a comment. Let us know you were here so you can try to win something else. We'll do a Wheel of Destiny later on in the week for that.
Well, I never do very well in the Wheel of Destiny, so I definitely will not win. So at all. All you other Cardboard Syndicate members, if I'd like to do a video once a month here, a live video with each of you, kind of like how we did with Dave. I appreciate Dave being our guinea pig first. Dave, have a good one. I will talk to you later, brother.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Again, I want to thank all you guys for coming to our first ever Cardboard Syndicate Spotlight Show, brought to you by Hotbox Cards. Remember, let me show you one more time. Use that promo code Syndicate, and you'll not only get 3, but you'll get 4 hits in your hit envelope. So make sure you check out the website, hotboxcards.net. So I want to thank Dave for being our guinea pig, for coming on. Learned a lot about him. It was so cool. I think RTS mentioned it was so cool to see behind the scenes of where he does his videos. I would have never guessed he had all that stuff up there, but he does. So I really appreciate Dave coming on for that. I'll catch you guys next time. Next month, we'll do another Cardboard Syndicate Spotlight Show, and I will catch you guys later. Be safe, everybody, and be nice to each other.